All right, well, I am ready to pick up our baby chicks that we ordered from McMurray Hatchery. And I got a call from the post office, said they were here, and they said that the box may have had some damage to it. So I don't know what we're gonna find here. Let's see what we got. All right, well, they're in there, so we'll see. Are they all in there? Well, it looks like there's a lot of them in there still, so hopefully none of them got lost. We'll get them home, get them warm, and get them counted here. Let's see what we got. Alright. I don't know how they stay warm through shipping. It seems like they'd be too cold, but I've got a little brooder box set up here in an old pallet shipping crate, and we'll be able to stick them in here and get them all warmed up. Got food and water in there for them so they can hang out, and this is where they'll stay for the first couple weeks. And so let's get them dumped in here and we'll count them and see if they're all here. Well, there they are, the barred rocks. And plus they ship you one extra, so they throw in an extra free, they call it an exotic bird. So this different one here, we don't know what that one is. It's just kind of they don't tell you, it's like a surprise. But it looks like there are 3 missing, so there definitely is a problem, and one of them has some blood on it. I don't know if that's from hatching or if it has some kind of a problem. It looks like the damage to the box did allow 3 of these baby chicks to fall out along the way, which is pretty unacceptable, really. I mean, that's just poor shipping between either McMurray or the post office. I'm not sure. So it looks like when they called me from the local post office hub, to tell me that they were going to be coming to our local post office, they said they taped the box up and that that it was damaged, and it looks like it had just almost completely fallen open here. So they taped all this up. So. So this is the barn brooder, and it is the kind of the secondary stage of where we normally take our chicks. They start in a little brooder up in the garage, and then they move out to the bigger area. Tried to talk in the barn, but too many animals in there making noise. So that's just how it is in there. But so we ordered 21 chickens. We had 20 barred rocks, and then they threw in one bonus, like exotic breed or whatever. We don't even know what that one is. It was kind of cool. We'll see what happens with that one. But 3 came missing. The box came with 3 missing. The whole in the box, 3 lost somewhere in the mail. And then 2 died within the first 48 hours. So, I understand that, baby chicks, sometimes they don't make it. The first few days are really critical. Once they make it through the first few days, usually you're fine. And sometimes things happen. So I totally get that. That's not McMurray Hatchery's fault. But the box coming damaged, and, just to picture like 3 baby chicks somewhere, in an airplane belly or a mail truck or something, squished under a box. That's just, to me, that's just kind of irresponsible. Like, the boxes should be, this isn't their first time sending baby chicks in the mail. These guys are probably one of the biggest online, sellers of baby chickens. So, I don't know. I'm a little bit turned off by that. And now I did call McMurray Hatchery. They did refund us for the baby chicks that were missing or passed away in the first 48 hours, which, that's their policy, and that was nice of them. But still, I'm a little turned off by the whole thing. So we probably won't be ordering any more, baby chicks in the mail. We did this just because we got a little bit behind on hatching our own, and generally that's what we do here. So let me just kind of quickly show you the little system that we have set up for kind of breeding our own barred rock chicks, and talk a little bit about our plans for kind of a sustainable operation here, and hopefully a way to actually make money with chickens, which is very, very difficult to do. The profit margins are extremely low. So let me show you what we have, and we'll talk a little bit about our operation here. And these guys are just going to follow me around. So this is what we call the breeding pen, or this is our old suburban chicken coop. I've talked about this many times if you have followed along. And what we have in here are 7 hens and 1 rooster. These are all barred rocks. The rooster was given to us by a friend from a different line, and then the 7 barred rocks were baby chicks. I think they were purchased at like TSC or something like that. And then, of course, we have Bloody Mary, the famous Isa Brown. She just is living her days out here. She doesn't lay anymore or anything. Gosh, what is she, 6 years old? 5, 6 years old? But this is what we do. So we have these guys isolated from the rest of the flock that's out in the barnyard with the pole barn coop. These guys are breeding stocks. So part of the reason that I ordered, baby chicks online was because I wanted to get some diversity in the genetics of our line here. So every once in a while I like to, pick up some from Family Farm and Home or TSC or online from McMurray Hatchery. And then I might save a rooster or save the best looking hens and put them into our breeding line here. And so we can continue to breed more chicks ourselves and hatch them out. So the plan with this line is to hatch out 20, a minimum of 20 chickens per month. And so what I try to do is I get 40 eggs in the incubator, which is as many as it holds. And then we, hopefully we'll get 20 of them that will hatch. So the idea is that we have those 20 chicks that are raised up every month. We hatch those out, and then every month we have 20 more chicks that get put into the system. And those get grown out for a few months, and the hens get to the point where they can lay. Once they have laid eggs for about 2 months, before the meat is kind of tough and bad, and it kind of gets them through the first couple months of them laying. They're really prolific layers. They lay really well. So we get a lot of eggs out of them, and then we take them in and we get them processed for meat. And because these barred rocks are a dual purpose, the roosters or the hens, they seem to give us between a 3 and a 4.5 pound bird once it's all processed in a freezer bag or in a vacuum sealed bag, whatever. So now we've been taking them to a local place to get processed, so we're paying like $3 a bird to get them processed. But so the plan is by next spring, I will actually have my own setup here where I'll process all of our own chickens for our own consumption, and then I'll only take the ones into the processing facility that we plan to sell. So if we just have too many. The idea with this whole operation is we get the best months of laying out of the hens. We still get meat out of the hens, so we don't let them just grow old and then stop laying and have to feed them forever. We don't wait till they're 2 years old until the meat's not very good anymore. And so this way we get eggs constantly coming in, we get meat constantly coming in, and we have kind of the system where we're always raising up fresh new chicks, and we always have meat and eggs. And really the key is, hatching out our own chicks every month and having this kind of breeding line here. I probably won't be ordering any more chicks from McMurray, but I'll still get some locally every spring from our TSCs or our Family Farm and Homes to help kind of add new genetics into the mix here to keep a good, healthy, large breed of barred rock. So we love the barred rock breed. It's a great dual-purpose breed. We've been very happy with them. Very hardy, very good layers in the winter and stuff. So great bird for us. But I hate to talk bad about companies. I don't want to use you guys to share bad experiences or bash anyone or anything like that. I'm certainly not doing that with McMurray, but I do want to share that experience because it wasn't that great of one. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, kind of a quick little tour of the chicken operation, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. Throw some comments down below. What do you guys do for you homesteaders and farmers out there? How do your chicken operation run, and what advice do you have for us? I'll always take that. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.